Patreon request.
What's good, J12 family? We're back again with another reaction for you guys. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Johnny.
So today we are continuing Harry Styles Behind the Album documentary. If you guys haven't checked out part 1, definitely go check it out. It's going to be part 2 right here. But this is dope so far, man. So far, obviously, we heard a little bit of his music. It was really cool, like in the last part that we did too as well, how he kind of like got to go almost like, I forgot exactly where he went, but he got to pretty much spend time with like his band and everything away. I think it was Jamaica.
I think it was Jamaica.
Yeah.
It was Jamaica.
And they got to sit there, they got to swim out there and everything like that. I thought that was actually really cool. And he just got to relax and just kind of be himself and everything. I thought that was actually really cool because he even explained how it was good to like get away because everybody knows kind of like everything about him and like where he's at, wherever the case might be. So he felt like just being away, it was almost like, I don't know, just like almost like a new beginning in a way. Like nobody knew what was going on with like him at that time, I guess you could say. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
nobody knew where he was or anything.
Yeah.
So.
But this is really cool, man. I'm really enjoying it a lot. What do you think, John?
No, I think it was really cool. It was awesome how they like came into the studio and just got started. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then when they just started playing it and everything just started like, okay, this is really cool.
Yeah.
You know, and Harry's like having a great time. The band seemed to be having a great time. So this looks like it's going to be a really cool little short documentary to watch. But I'm enjoying it so far.
We're gonna get to the video. Don't see what happens.
Nice, man.
Thanks.
Really nice.
All the best ones write themselves, man, because they're good. They just...
Yeah, it's fun. And like lyrics is such an interesting thing. Like how often
do they just roll off the tongue?
Yeah, and you're just like there.
That's why it's so good to sing, I think, because it's not, how do we like make this like work? It's just like, it works. Jeffrey said yesterday when we were on the second listen, he was like, I know all the words.
I noticed
my friend Bob.
You know, it was really cool too.
Really
Really cool too. If you didn't see the first episode we watched, when they were in Jamaica, Harry was actually using a typewriter to write the song because Jeremiah's like, "Is that a typewriter?" It was just really cool to see.
I was singing along to these songs by the second chorus.
Who the fuck is Bob?
He's my old man friend.
It's like fucking Bob Dylan or some shit.
Yeah, Bob. That's
Mitch
that's
and Bob
a
Dylan
meme.
in a room. He's like, what do you think of this, Bob? He's like,
Hey, pretty good.
hello.
Not who we used to be. It's two boys in a glass half.
That makes no sense.
It's not fucking.
The singing and the playing.
Not who we used to be. Not who we used to be.
Oh, I made it 2 minutes.
That man plays guitar like perfect. I didn't know he could play like that. Because the whole time in the band, you see Miles sitting
When
there
you
playing.
leave a band or boy band, you feel like you have to go the complete other direction and kind of say, don't worry everyone, I hated it, it wasn't me, I loved it. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that band. And I don't feel like
awesome.
I have to apologize for that. I never felt like I was faking it.
Here he is, you all know him, Mr. Harold Styles!
He shouldn't have to. You know, that's where he got to start. People should appreciate that.
The
But
thing
I
with
feel
the
like you
band
can
was
tell that
that
he was happy.
Yeah.
it went so
For sure.
well
By the way he
from the
performed
start
and everything, you can
that
tell he had amazing
it
time.
always felt like everything had to get a little bigger each time. And I think at some point it's quite stressful. There's only so high you can go. At some point you're not going to make that expectation.
We're One Direction. Nice to meet you all. Thank you so much for having us.
Going out on a high and now feeling like I'm starting afresh. Came to terms with the fact that that was so great, and if I never get to do that on that level again, that's okay.
I mean, that's crazy to think about it.
Yeah. I feel it's like a new experience too.
So after One Direction, I kind of forced myself to take some time off and do absolutely nothing. I kind of spent a lot of time at home with my family and saw some friends and kind of made myself get bored,
Yeah.
which was nice, but also made me realize very quickly that I wanted to start writing. I felt like I had so much in my head that I wanted to say and wanted to write down. I was dying to be in the studio doing some music.
That's awesome, man. It's really cool how you gave like all that background of what happened after the movie.
I was like the one with the long hair. I'd had it for like so much of One Direction.
Okay, ready?
It looks so different when it pulled back like that.
And cutting it off just felt very much like starting afresh.
Just hope you're not like Samson. Yay!
That's so much hair. Yeah. I was about to personify my hair and then I decided not to.
She walked away through a cheap pack of cigarettes. Hard liquor mixed with the bitter intellect. And all the boys, they were saying they were into it. Such a pretty face on a pretty neck, she's driving me. But I'm into it, I'm kinda into it. It's scary. I think I'm losing it. Oh, I think she said I'm having your baby.
That's awesome how it has like the lights going too in there.
I thought that's cool though, because I feel like I'm putting you in the mood to really want to play.
Give you a vibe, yeah.
That man sounds amazing right now. That's crazy. That was that song he was messing around with earlier too. It's like I paid for it. I'm gonna pay for this. That man putting on like a little show.
He is. This is really cool.
And this is how he really made music, but that's amazing.
It's not like a studio session. It's like a freaking concert.
That was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
That was really cool. With
That
the
was
lights
dope.
flashing
I
and
wrote
everything.
most of the album with Mitch, and he now plays guitar in the band. There was a guitarist who was supposed to come in and couldn't make it. Mitch was Ryan's roommate. So Ryan, who was engineering in the studio, said, I can see if Mitch will come down. And the second day he couldn't come because he had a shift at the pizza shop. And he came in and he was just a monster. The thing with Mitch is that in something that felt so new to me to do it this way, he was someone else who'd never done it before. He was working in a pizza shop and had never been in a studio.
That is awesome. You go from working in a pizza shop to being in a studio the next day, playing for Harry Styles and getting ready to, record an album and stuff.
It felt like we kind of had each other to work it out together, and that helped to have someone who had no kind of preconceived notions about me or who I was or anything. And he's a legend.
That's
I
awesome.
got you this to say thanks for helping me. With my album. It's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope.
That's awesome. You give him a guitar.
Jeez.
So it was handmade by the dude who, like, is the guy who doesn't make them anymore.
I didn't know you had one of these.
I didn't.
That's cool.
That does look dope. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, we're going to stop it there.
That's crazy.
There we go. That we stopped it.
There we go.
I'll tell you what, though, man. This is getting interesting, bro. It really is. We got a little background about what happened after One Direction and everything. How Harry Styles sat there, went and spent time with his family. He said he literally tried to make himself bored. So I thought that was actually I think that was a really good idea for him to do. You know what I'm saying? Go spend time with his family, take some time off, and everything like that. Make himself bored to where he wanted to be in the studio and make music because now look, you know what I mean? So I think that was amazing. I thought the whole fresh haircut thing was actually a good idea for him, like a new beginning in a way. Thought that was actually really cool the way he did that. But just the way he vibes with his band is amazing. I'm not sure his guitarist name that came in there that worked at the pizza shop, but he seems like he's a fucking wonderful person. I mean, you can see how much Mitch. You can see how Harry kind of looks up to him and stuff like that. I thought that was actually really cool. It was really cool how he sat there, put the glasses on him. He's sitting there taking pictures of him and stuff while he's sitting there playing the guitar. Like, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You can tell, like, he really cares about him. I think that's really amazing. You can tell he cares about his whole band. But this is just an amazing, like, part, I guess you could say, of like this whole documentary right here. I really enjoyed it a lot. Really liked the song that he wrote. Thought it was really cool, like how he was playing around with it at first, and then how it turned into the song. Thought that was actually really dope. But I'm enjoying it so far. What do you think, John?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I thought it was cool how he was like, just there, like maybe off to the side of the studio playing with the song or whatever, just doing whatever, and then he plays it for us. And it wasn't just like he recorded it there. It was like a freaking concert inside the studio with the lights going and everything. And I guess that would be a way to do it, to get you like in that mood of like performing it.
Sure.
And I could definitely see that instead of just being like in a dark studio just recording the song. You're not really necessarily feeling it the same way. So that was really cool that he did it that way. And then like Jeremiah said, his engineer said he's got a roommate and he could maybe come in to play a guitar because the other guy didn't show up, and this guy shows up and he's amazing. And he goes from working in a pizza shop to being, there with Harry Styles to record an album. I mean, imagine that. You're working in a pizza shop and the next day you're on an album with Harry Styles, you're the guitarist. That's just amazing. So, and that's really cool. And then he gives him a guitar that's, the guy doesn't make them anymore, and he made by hand, and it looks amazing. That just, shows how much Harry cares for his people, and that was amazing. This is really cool so far.
Definitely. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not part of the J2R family, make sure to subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.